go!
Dragon flame will incinerate them all. flame wheel! I'll handle it. Taste my power! Like a flame dragon rising from the cinders, I am reborn! dragon rising from the cinders. I am reborn. Leave the mission to me. Burn, Soul of Ninja! I will show no mercy! Feel the wrath of the dragon flame!
Stay still. Duck.
Leave the mission to me. Shock, Kaijin, Ritsu, Sai, Sen.
Yeah, I relayed into the fire one because that fire relays are free. Yeah, and that's it. Number 4, done. Last one. I believe this one was Lord of Sound. I could have choose Lord of Sound on the second boss instead of the green sword that I struggled with. But yeah, Lord of Sound was too much for me. Hence I chose green and flame sword and barely managed to beat it. And this was me entering it, well, yeah, and the weekly buff that time was Fire Shuriken, 35% chance that it'll be a Fire Shuriken. And yeah, I didn't really have a great time, because aside from me struggling against Lord of Sound, this thing was a level 120 minutes that I had very much a lot of trouble trying to dodge during that week. I couldn't beat him, sadly, but I got awfully close to doing so. And yeah, I didn't beat it, but I got close, to be fair. Yeah, I mean, if I survived just a little longer with the FK, maybe it would have been possible, but yeah. Recall over. So yeah,
I will show no mercy.
Yeah, 5 fights. I had Flame Scroll even on this one. And yeah, just to fight this one Lord of Sound, being the last stage out of 14, or out of the 5 stages you needed to fight in Fire Destiny. I didn't beat him, but it was good enough. Yeah, trying my best to survive. Yeah, might helps, but unfortunately I can only use her skill once. And then here comes the energy drain skill, the one thing I hate the most about this guy. But yeah. Yep, you can hit him off screen. You just jump once and then it's a straight line and you can hit him. Then he just summons a bunch of nonsense, phase 2. And yeah. Yep, there goes my flame scroll pop. I tried to survive, the spinning staff was too much for me. And then I tried to finish him, or attempt to, but that was a dream. 14 bars, and I only had 60, or 72 seconds remaining, with Itsuru, with 1 boat and a dream. Yeah.
Fulfill my promise to you, my lord.
I mean, water damage was completely nerfed to the ground. You do 0 water damage regardless, but wind damage was still alright. It's just that wind damage did not get buffed at all. But yeah. Halfway in, this was the closest I ever got him, honestly. 3, 4, and then 5 lane spirit orbs. Oh yeah, that staff can block us. Yeah, that staff can block a flame spirit orb attack as well, which is unfortunate, but oh well. And then another one, and I think that's it. I couldn't take any more hits than that. I didn't have a wind scroll. And yeah, I lost, but that's the closest I got on Fire Destiny when Lord of Sound was in rotation. To be fair. Also, it was a 35% chance Flame Shuriken, which didn't have a lot of compatibility for me. Yeah. Well, that's done. Let's look at this week's, or the week that just happened yesterday, or today, actually. Today is still May the 10th, yeah. So this one is from today, 10:56 a.m. when I remembered I didn't do Fire Destiny. I kind of forgot, and also, like, it was Mother's Day, so I was trying to be off my phone as well. Yeah. Well, Green Ninja, because it's a sword, I believe. Well, enjoy the show! Right here. First one.
I will never give up. Made my decision.
Not now, BGR. Oh well.
Like a flame dragon rising from the cinders, I am reborn. Turn into ashes! go! Feel the wrath of the dragon flame!
And yeah, I beat it with just DFK. Crazy, right? Well, let me recall. What was it again? Yeah, the sword buff. I believe the buff I had today, just before the reset happened for the weekly, was every shuriken orb I collected, it gave me a 5% weapon damage bonus. And since I had good weapon damage or weapon refinement and limit breaks, it worked out somewhat. Or I probably just got lucky, and CEO Pandada didn't screw me over super badly with his patterns, because it has happened to me. Over and out, yeah. Oh yeah, and then it was another human, which was, yeah, I think, yeah, it was assembly programmer. I tried to do Sword of Kings of DFK relay strat with some Green Ninja, but I keep failing because of, I just needed 2 more bars of damage, but I wasn't getting it. So after like 10 more retries and just missing a little bit damage, I just decided, screw it, I'll just reset it and then do the assembly programmer. And because, you know, programmer is a human type, I naturally get a bonus damage as DFK against him. So long, yeah, naturally, I think I have an a perk for, right? No, I don't think I have an a perk for. But he has a natural bonus against humans, yeah. So that's why assembly programmer will be not the easier boss, but the boss I do more damage and can secure a consistent amount of damage against him to beat him actually in 3 minutes before Doomsday Mist gets me. Whereas Sword of the Kings is just a big iffy. I can die, ignore the motorcycle. I can die and also, but like, do everything right, but then I'll still lack a little damage, which had to be done by Maya, but I was relaying quickly with Green Ninja, and if I had to relay quickly and do a Mai Jutsu on top of a Kuru Jutsu and DFK Jutsu twice, 4 Jutsus in total, it's kind of hard to squeeze all that in against the Sword of the Kings, with him moving moving around so much, and yeah. And so on. I tried to do it, and yeah, I just didn't get a good enough concise pattern, because if I didn't relay from Green Ninja to DFK, I had to put the R3 Master Mystique on DFK as well for Jutsu energy, instead of putting that on the Green Ninja and letting DFK have my Thunder Dragon Chief. Since assembly programmer was the 3rd boss, meaning I still didn't have shop options yet to even get access to Sharp Sword or Fire Mastery. Hence be known, my only version of weapon cooldown reduction was Thunder Dragon Chief, which is this thing. But I couldn't use that if I'm having to forcefully use a Mai Jutsu as well as Kuru and 2 more DFKs. Jutsus. And like so. I got him down to 2, or 1 and a little bit more of 2 bars. I decided to just go for it, because I just need a relay at this point. And just went for game. And assembly program is down, just like that. I guess And then it was a choice between Redbeard Lord or... Was it Redbeard Lord? I don't think it was. Well, I don't remember. I think it was Redbeard Lord, right? Yeah, I think I fought against Redbeard Lord. And the Fire Destiny last week. For the 4th option instead of the other one. What was the other one again? Yeah, the ordinary Redbeard Lord on Fire Destiny. Out of the 2 options, I had Redbeard Lord. The other one was something else. I think it was Lord of Sound, which I didn't want to fight at all, and it would just waste so much of my time. And also, it would just suck my energy jutsu when I get him down to half HP status, which would really suck if I didn't have him kill me at a certain time. And so I chose Redbeard Lord. Short, string, and simple. Yeah. And yeah, I believe Redbeard Lord was a lower level as well, because he was the normal version. The elite version was the Lord of Sound. The elite version was always level 120 at this point in time, and the normal battle was level 115. All the time, because it was normal. So it was not only normal, but easier to accomplish. Unless it's the Tiger Strike Lord. That guy is a little bit more agile to dodge. Yeah, okay. Flame Spirits? Fire? Yep. And wham! And from below, fire, woven flame. I had to take it out. I missed that. But that's fine. I got him anyways in the end. A Dizzy Room. Yeah. Thunderlord wasn't too bad, but it took me like 3 tries, I believe. Well, yeah. Because it has been a while since I tried to attempt dodging all his moves somewhat perfectly, or at least enough for my DFK to survive, long enough to do his damage against him. Yeah. And vice versa. Dragon Breath skill, yep. Along with a follow-up. A little more and I would get it. The jutsu for the finish. And I duck, and I roll, and I roll, and I roll. And there we go. Okay. That's alright.
Like a flame dragon rising from the cinders, I am reborn.
Yeah. Fire! And that's it. It's Kuro.
Fire release!
Time to shine. Lightning barrage. Yep. And we're good. Ta-da! Yeah. Okay. Okay. Thunderlord. It was today and around 12 right here. Yep. Was it not here? Oh yeah, I just click retry when I died with the FK, I guess. So it's not showing in my history, but as you can see from here, it was today 11:18 a.m. to 11:35 a.m. I was retrying until I got him, probably around 3:32, but yeah. Fire Destiny. Hey. Lightning Beast Sculpture. Yep, there we go. Well, last replay. Last on. Yeah. of course, he's an Oni, so my choice, my relic weapon of choice is naturally Dharma Oni. And Noah Gauntlet, because it's just universal. That doesn't bother considering what his HP status is above, for unlike the Crimson Soul relics. Yeah. We start off with a wide range attack, just duck and dodge, kinda.
Dragon Flame!
And then I cast at 5 seconds in. More so my Dragon Orbs get the bonus from Wool and Flame, yeah. And fire, right there. Right around the 44-second mark. Yeah. Ladder staircase isn't too bad, but it could be nasty if you're not ready. And I can see a lot of people are like having a lot of trouble against it. I struggled against dodging that at first as well. That one was just, I just didn't want to deal with it. I could have dodged it normally, but I didn't, so I just choose to use Mai's Coop skill to dodge that. That was a, yeah, that was a misclick, but yeah, it's alright. Then Flame Spirit's the tank that stuff. The 4 rotating orbs, and then him splitting a flame wheel at me. Then Lightning Storm, but then I got him down to about half HP, which was about, or not half HP, but like, I think it was 1/3, and he changes phases like this, and starts summoning lightning storms running towards you, like this. And yeah, for your information, I do not have a scroll relic here, so I did consider using the Flame Shuriken, but I was more committed to this, also because this is more of how I usually like to do it, using skill cards to cover me instead of Shuriken Orbs to get more overall roundabout damage on the boss. I missed that one, but I ended that one too. But it can't be helped. Okay, this guy is kind of agile too, but
I will show no mercy.
but not as bad as the Tiger Strike Lord at least. Then I stunned him because I didn't want him to move anymore, just for now, because I was doing my jutsu, okay, and sometimes if my jutsu miss, it's like really frustrating with me, so I just decided to stun him there for my jutsu to land all its dragon orbs on him. And then it was just waiting until my skill comes back up. Then I die, I believe, so Kuro can come in to finish him off quickly. Or I survive longer, I guess? Because I can, so why not, I guess? Yeah, you should not do this unless you're like fairly moderately good at dodging most of his patterns. Like at least 80% of his patterns. It's alright if you weren't ready for some of them, because it is kind of hard to react to some of those patterns of his, but yeah, like that one I wasn't ready, but I was also just wanting to die now, because it's already been 180 seconds.
Turn into ashes!
And yeah, the Doomsday Mist came up, but that's fine. This should be enough. Yeah. And even if it wasn't, I still had Maya to finish him off. Yeah. And then there's Tornado. Yep, there we go. Yeah, I started with DFK, so, and I think I did? Yeah, I did. I started with DFK and jumped into Kuro. I still had the chance to relay to Maya, or my own Itsuru for damage. But that wasn't necessary. And yeah, this will be the last Fire Destiny entire playthrough I'll ever probably post. I'll probably just only post some Fire Destinies that are notable in the future, or maybe none at all, because I think I've covered almost all the bosses in the Fire Destiny. And even if I want to cover more, I can't. I don't like fighting against Lord of Sound. Like seriously, okay? No one likes fighting that shit, unless of course you're like one of those top 100. Well, where is it again? Not here. Well, yeah, like unless you're all the way up here with Shinryu and Domo and you know. all the people in top 50, I think, they have more stats for dealing with that, or like, it doesn't matter what choice they pick unless they want a harder one or an easier one. For me, I just want an easier time sometimes, and just get Destiny over it. Because sometimes the drops aren't really worth it. It's just one extra A room, but yeah. And I believe that's it. Have a good day. Or good night, if your time zone's a little different than mine. Adios.